Baseman Jonathan India. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Inside, just missed.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one's gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. Here's Trey Turner. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
The real threats are coming off. Already giving up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And they'll do it again. That one misses. And that is ball 1.
1-2.
And that one is inside. That's outside.
That's
full count, 3-2.
Count is full.
This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 2-0. Wilson Contreras in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Ground ball, Goldie. He'll do it himself. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. That's in for a strike.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
And a good eye there.
Outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's a ball.
Ripped on the ground to second. And they get Perez for the out. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 outs, base is empty.
One ball, 1 strike.
And that is out of play. And that's outside. 2-2.
2-2.
Good job to fight that one off. 2 outs.
Ball.
First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. The 3-2 is outside and it's ball 4. So a man at first. Nelson Velasquez steps in for the Royals.
1 ball, no strike.
Not even close there. And that's ball 1.
Lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just.
That's in.
And the right-hander deals. And ball 4 to a board.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Fastball is outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That misses the zone. And that's ball 3. Bichette, the lead runner out at second. Velasquez On at first with 2 down.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Tyrone Blanco in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. He was late there. Strike one. All loaded up here in the third and final game of the series. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1.
2-1.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that's the third out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Horner makes his way towards it. He makes the grab, and there's one down. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
0-1.
1 out, base is empty. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 outs, base is empty. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. India over to first in time. And back at Yankee Stadium, second inning set to go. Now, Johan Rojas. Late with the swing there.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
This to center field. Bellinger in a full sprint makes a nice running catch. And a quick out, number 1. So the batting order turns over. Jonathan India at the plate. First pitch just misses. India, 28 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2018. That one hit to right. Chisholm on his way over. Brings it in. 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And that gives Wilson Contreras a chance to hit with 2 out.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Just off the inside edge. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one missed.
That's a ball.
Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Salvi steps into the box now. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see.
Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. 1 run is in. Contreras headed home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
In the air, center field. He's got it, and that is that. Bottom of the second. Here's the veteran second baseman, Brandon Lowe. Fought off foul. Up the middle. Corner. Handles. Throws to first. Lau out on the play. Here's Stanton now. He has, as they like to say.
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. Tap foul at the plate. Ragans. Certainly has electric stuff. Considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category,
Ball.
but strikeout's a big part of his game.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
And that one handled. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
So when you look at that, he's not completely preventing guys from hitting home runs, but he's so consistent that you look up. By the time he gives the ball over, it's the 6th or 7th inning, and there's 1 or 2 runs on the board at most.
Paul Goldschmidt now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, top half of the 3rd inning. Now the left fielder, Nelson Velasquez. Line drive, and that's just foul. This one popped up right side. Goldie makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Corner in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Right side, hard hit. Lau sends it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. 2 down, base is empty. And to the plate for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
Strike 2.
Stays alive. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Struck him out looking. Back at Yankee Stadium, and here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Ragans back to work. Ground ball up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. Over to first. And it beats him. What a play. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for New York, DJ LeMahieu. There's a strike.
Ha! It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Nice grab. Gathers and throws in the dirt. Great pick. Got him. As we go to the top of the 4th. So up now for Kansas City, Johan Rojas. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And he boots it. Still fires to first. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So the Royals batting order turns over. Here's the 3rd baseman, Jonathan India. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Raging back towards the wall. and brings it in at the wall. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Turner now. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. Velasquez makes the grab, 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Struck out swinging his first time. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Horner over to first. Bellinger is gone, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for New York, Aaron Judge. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Bichette on the run, sends it over to first. What a play. Back in the Bronx, and now the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. Scott Effross gets the call from the pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him. Well, these Royals putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Bellinger sizing this one up. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. Out to short. Volpe zips it to first. And they get Perez for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Base hit center field. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone. So 2 on with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position, and we're at the top of the 5th. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's back. Makes a leap and grab for the out. Back now in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Brandon Lowe. Strike 1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That just misses, and it's 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lowe out on the play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Stanton, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. All right, so Monument Park out there in center field at Yankee Stadium. Have you gotten a chance to check that out?
Boog, I have seen it more after my playing career than I did as a player. But as a broadcaster, many times entering and exiting through the center field fence, particularly in the playoffs, get a chance to take a glimpse over. And I got to say, you do get some goosebumps.
And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. It's a double. So runner at second, 2 down. Wells digs in now. Swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult.
Now that's strike 3, and the third. Back in the Bronx, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Dairon Blanco. First pitch misses.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And a strike. High fly ball, right field. Chisholm under it. 1 away. And next up for the Royals, Johan Rojas. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Slice down the right side. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 outs. So the lineup flips over. Now the third baseman, Jonathan India. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle, didn't square.
They get the force. That's out number 3. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the right fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
No,
that misses, and the count is 1-2. Blanco makes the catch. 2 away now. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Bichette. Inning over.
That's it out.
Back in New York, we go to the top of the 7th, and up to hit is Wilson Contreras. On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Chisholm makes the grab, and there's one down. Bo Bichette, the next to hit. Ground ball left side, could be two. There's one, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Here's the left fielder, Nelson Velasquez. That clips the zone, 0-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Over to Goldie. And the inning is over. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Cody Bellinger. Reagans back to work. Late on that fastball.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at bat.
The Yankees looking to rally. Velasquez puts it away for the out, and there's one down.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Brandon Lowe. Has grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Velasquez brings it in for the 3rd. Ready to begin the 8th. And now Nico Hoerner. Mark Leiter Jr. into the game.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
Well, and at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And that's a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
On the ground to the left. LeMahieu gets it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So digging in, Dairon Blanco. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And ball 1. Got him swinging. Gets to it on to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Bellinger under it. Squeezes it. And that is that. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the 8th. Now it's going to be Giancarlo Stanton. And first offering is fouled off.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
The next offering misses. 1-2 the count. Good eye right there.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
That one misses, and it's 3-2.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss as he was late.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing. Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down. Now here is Austin Wells.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And that one fouled off. And there's a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's up. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Jonathan India. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Trey Turner now. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. The next pitch misses. Going to count 1 and 2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today. Here's Contreras now. There's a strike at the knees. Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one clips the corner. To third. And Contreras is retired. Salvador Perez now at the plate. And there's a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Ball. 1-1.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. That's down and in.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
High fly ball out into left center field. Bellinger puts it away, and that'll do it. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, all set for the bottom of the 9th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gloves it on the dive, and he's safe at first.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Oswaldo Cabrera, a runner at first for him, nobody out. Corner. Off balance feet, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Swings through that one for strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
There's one, and it's a double play to end the ball game. Ravens with his first